the homework assignment.
Set up your armies just like how I have set up my armies like this.
Needless to say, I've significantly increased the total miniatures in my collection. And if I may be so bold, what once began as a single miniature has now exploded into thousands.
Mini Wargamer Dave here from MiniWargaming.com, and this is my 144,000 point Chaos Space Marine army!
My vast collection includes Chaos Space Marines from the World Eaters Legion, everything from Lords of Skulls, a mighty Forge World Mastodon, and more Chaos Berserkers you can shake a skull at. My Death Guard trudged their way through the sea of pestilence and wave after wave of Plague Marines. Toxic bile spout from Plague Burst Crawlers and fetid bloat drones. Is there armor? Yes, there's armor. Copious amounts of it. Transports? Absolutely. The ground shakes as they transport the infantry across the battlefield. We have the Rubricae, the Thousand Suns, where all is dust, and the psychic powers of the warp run rampant. We have the Emperor's Children, painted in their various brightly colored color schemes. That's a lot of colors, but that's the way Slaanesh wants it. Let's not forget the Word Bearers, where one learns the primordial truth, and where chaos in the legions began. They're sons of Horus, who turn into the Black Legion eventually, both of which are represented in this army. There's wave after wave of demons, representing all of the four gods of chaos. I could look at my collection for hours and get lost in the sea of plastic. This is my Chaos collection in its current state in all its glory. But where do we go from here? Does this mean I'll no longer collect Chaos Space Marines? Not a chance. My love and passion will always be Chaos, and my goal is to still have the world's largest collection. At the end of the day, I'm still a fan of Warhammer 40k and the models produced by Games Workshop. When I was growing up, I always thought I'd be an actor. I even had a chance to dabble in this world in a small way, and I'm grateful for those experiences. Through Warhammer, I found my passion and my calling. Am I a wargamer? Yes. Am I an influencer? Well, I've been doing it for 14 years now. Perhaps I've influenced some people, but maybe not. That was never the purpose. This hobby has given me so much more than I could have imagined. The bonds I've formed and the friendships I've made along the way can only be described as miraculous. The community I've now contributed to and been a part of has gotten me through some very dark times throughout the years. And to my utter surprise, I've even received letters of others telling me the same thing. This certainly was not the original intent, but has been a byproduct of what I do. My way of life is wargaming. I live and breathe this stuff. I'm obsessed with it. It never turns off. I'm Mini Wargamer Dave, and this is Warhammer.
The discussion continues. Leave your comments below. Meanwhile, you got some movement tray converters for the various units if you collect Age of Sigmar and you're getting into the old world. Link provided in the description. Movement tray converters are now available in Mini Wargaming Forge, so pick some up for your armies if you're getting back into the old world. And you also collect Age of Sigmar, or even if you don't collect Age of Sigmar, it doesn't matter. We have these available, and you know what? We actually had to pick up 8 more printers to keep up with the demand. That's how popular they are right now. So grab them while you can. Link provided in description. Thank you, folks. Introducing Captain 8 Legs. That's right, this is a Defiler and Lord of Skulls converted by Augustus Brass, painted by Blightforge. Look at this dude. How amazing is this? Look at all the bits. And by the way, he's magnetized so he can come apart for easy transport. Take a look at this awesome conversion. Chaos Lord Winged Flamed Axe by Elgirathan on Instagram. These are Winged Hive Tyrant wings. We got a Plague. There's a Death Guard model. You can probably recognize that axe from Plague Lord. And then look at that green stuff on the shoulder pad. That is exactly green stuff made from scratch, man. World Eater symbol made from scratch. Green stuff. I love it so much. So insane. Yes, it's so good. Here's my Khorne the Betrayer conversion by Blightforge on Instagram. So this is insane. Seriously, gore-soaked awesomeness. I love every milli-inch of it. That makes no sense, but it doesn't have to because he's collecting skulls for the Skull Throne. We're going to take a look at the Armored Company that is the Chaos Space Marine Army. Ooh, Warlord Titan. Okay, over here, get some more Death Guard stuff. And Emperor's Children, and Thousand Sons. And Alpha Legion.
The Alpha Legion, come out to play.
There's a couple legions that I don't have much of, and that would be Night Lords. I only have one Night Lords model, technically. That's just the Primarch. And very little Iron Warriors. So those are the things I need to expand in my Chaos Space Marine army.
I want you guys to do. Okay? This is a homework assignment. I would like you to set up your armies just like how I have set up my armies like this. And I would like you to make a video of your army and tell me why your army is awesome and why it makes you giddy inside. Kind of like me right now.
By far my favorite hand-drawn conversion I have ever seen. I'm fortunate that it's in my collection now, converted by Obsessive Converter, painted by none other than Dr. Rhino. Take a look at this beauty. I love what Dr. Rhino did on it, where when you look at it from above, you can see the blue, shadowy color, and when you look at it from down looking up, you see the fiery red colors. Jumping over now to setting up the entire Death Guard portion of the Chaos Space Marine Army. Wow, it took so long to do it. I even had my daughter Dana and my niece Josie help out with this whole process. Each model individually placed in a very meticulous fashion. Setting up models is one thing, but painting them with my son Ryan, that's a whole new level.
That's good. And you decided to make it Super Mario, huh?
Super Mario.
Mario. That's actually really good. The color scheme is perfect. Yes.
I'm just doing a whole gamble of things. Is Mario with a Minecraft diamond pickaxe?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
It looked like he was wearing overalls. Mario.
Now let's hop over to a portion of my World Eaters. I love the white color scheme, by the way. My preference is the white and blue. You can see the blood so much better in the armor this way. And this is the perfect time to cue the narrative that Baldermort wrote for this Khorne Lord on Juggernaut.
Battle, honor, blood. Battle is given freely. Honor must be earned. Blood is never served up easily. It must be taken. Like anything of worth. An act of force, an act of will. The heady red draft its prize. For thousands of years I have waged war. For centuries uncounted I served lesser men. For I thought myself strong, but I was weak. Then I obeyed. I did not take that which should always have been mine. Now I command. By force of arms, by dint of my unbridled savagery. I struck down the last of my many warlords, took his band, took his life, took his weapon. For it is I who now wields the thrice-cursed power axe, Berserker Glaive. I led my men into the red space, the dark place, the land of screams and horror. And there I found and defeated that which I now sit atop. My steed, a thing of power, but it is no gift, no reward, only that which I have taken. And on our way back to the realm of milk drinkers and weeping women, the Materium, I found and broke a smith to my will. His finest works my pets all sew. But this is but the beginning. I will gain apotheosis. I, Varrack Bladeborne, will become a god. But I will not beg or fawn or mule my way into that state, as so many do. I will perform such carnage that the great god Khorne has no choice. I will force his hand by the skulls and blood I bring him. I will take my godhood, aye, even from the Lord of Skulls himself. And I will carve my name into the very stars, with cuts so deep that the very heavens themselves will bleed.
Baldermort, I love your voice so much. So epic. Moving on down the line, we got some possessed here. A couple exalted champions. But really, when I see this Contemptor Dreadnought, I think of painting some blood angels.
What stuff on your own, just from sitting at home painting like your own stuff, like with your son? Like what have been moments for you that have really like made you go, oh, I'm really happy, I'm really proud of that?
I painted this World Eater's Contemptor Dreadnought, and there was this fun brush flicking technique with the blood, right? And I was like, come on, are you kidding me? This is so much fun.
I feel like that is the most on-brand answer. I liked when I was flicking the blood on the World Eater model.
Like, I make this goofy reel doing it, right? I'm like, I'm going to add some technical paint.
Hit up this blood angel. Now to add some blood for the blood god to him.
And it was clean. And I'm like, but it's not done. No, it's not done. Fun, right? How about like his claw, he's holding a dude and he's just like, you know, he's like doing this to a blood angel. And so it's like,
oh no, Dave. Oh no.
Now here's the thing though, because when it comes to...
You said it now, come on.
When it comes to blood angels, I love blood angels, right? But come on, Sons of Sanguinius. If you're going to be chaos without being chaos, it's going to be blood angels.
Yeah, damn right.
That's right, okay? Especially flesh terrors.
Yeah.
Okay? They're more chaos than iron warriors. Are you kidding me? So, yes. And so I want this. And then so I named the post like, I painted a blood angel, right? Because he's holding like this.
Visiting the lads over at Siege Studios was an absolute blast. Now on to the portion of my World Eaters that I acquired from Liam Dempsey. And we mustn't forget the War Master himself, Horus Lupercal. I never wanted this. I never wanted to unleash my legions. Together we banished the ignorance of old night. But you betrayed me. You betrayed us all. You stole power from the gods and lied to your sons. Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will. So let it be war, from the skies of Terra to the galactic rim. Let the seas boil, let the stars fall. Though it takes the last drop of my blood, I will see the galaxy freed once more. And if I cannot save it from your failure, Father, then let the galaxy burn.